68.
Yes, you know it's well-being of the show, and that's regular every Mondays and Thursday. Well, good morning, EMMANUEL Chiango.
Good morning. Your morning is so obvious.
Oh,
Obviously sweet.
a bit like yours.
Beautiful colors.
Thank you very, very much. And I was saying you have a bit of those colors on you yourself.
Yeah,
There's blue, there's white, obviously, and
Yes.
there's some yellow.
Well, that's it. It's going to be a colorful week.
Yeah.
And the great Mister.
Bonjour.
How are you, sir?
Je vais très bien vous-même.
Great, great. It's a nice way to start the week with Good Morning Cameroon.
Yeah, I agree completely. How was your weekend?
Beautiful. We were a bit calm working with some future teachers in the beauty industry, which is something beautiful to work with those who will be teaching.
Oh,
That's
yes.
this teacher training. We have 4 great-minded 3 girls, one boy. I think there will be a beautiful team for you to meet.
Oh,
you
that would be
know.
nice. Maybe we
I
could have
think
them on
so.
the show.
Yes, yes, why not? We'll look about it towards the end so they can share their experiences. They came in from Yaoundé, Tempest Beauty, and they were working for 2 months to upgrade their teaching skills in hairdressing, in beauty therapy. And
Oh, that's great.
this I
demain,
love. Yes.
Demain, ce sera pas mal, non?
Or maybe at the end of the training.
I think maybe, or in the middle, we'll see.
Yeah,
Yes,
at some point,
sometime.
yeah.
Yes. We'll fix that out. And what I'm realizing is that it is possible to have your possibilities, your means improved in the country.
Yeah. You
know,
don't always have to travel out.
We don't always have to travel out. And when we start recognizing the competence that we have, and like I used to say when I was in ESSEC, that my professor, Camden, was always flying out to lecture in Canada and different African countries. He's a sociologist, a consultant, and he has written so many great books right around the world. And I said, why do we always think you have to, go to foreign schools? What is important is who is the mind in the school where you are.
That's right.
This is where the wisdom lies. When you want to go to a good school, look at the spirit that is animating that school. And you realize that other countries are using what we have here,
Yeah.
and we are not able to use it. And what I like is the way these children are these young men and women are so positive about what they are learning. And they have been doing training, they have a school, but they are discovering something else, and they feel that they will come out of it great. And I think this is really specific. And that's why today I really want us to talk about hair dressing and beauty therapy workers, those
Okay.
who work in this industry.
Oh, yes.
You know, it's very easy when you walk into the bank as a cashier. It's very easy for you to become head of the teller
department.
service. And later on, you like to be
A manager or something.
Yes, head of a department. And later on, you think you can become a branch manager.
Yeah.
And later on, you may become a regional manager. It's very easy. You can find that in hotel services, that you came in as a room service, and later on you're the head of the ground floor, and then you walk up, and you do training in the service, and you move on and to be a hotel manager and so on. How come that in the beauty industry you find workers always thinking that I will only be successful when I open my
own.
salon?
Okay.
And that explains why we have thousands of little, tiny, funny-looking salons in the name of beauty salons,
Oh, that's
where,
true.
you can scarcely find the hairdresser or the beauty therapist and the client standing together comfortably in one room. It is always, you have to push something before you move and so on. And it has killed the industry. And we understand we have to debate this, because when we have companies that expand as a group, they are stronger. And you see, merging makes them have more control over the market. And when you communicate on one, you're communicating on 100, and that is not happening in the beauty industry. I don't know, what is your take on that?
Well, I'm as a woman, I know for sure that it's true, because I see that a lot. Every day there's a small salon in the neighborhood. Sometimes they're not very clean places, because people feel that automatically after you've learned for like a year or so, the next thing to do is to go open your own place. But I agree with you that if they came together and worked together, I think we'd have like bigger, better salons.
Bigger, better
instead of-
salons,
yeah.
better managed companies, and we can have the expertise of great managers working with us because we can have the ability to pay them because
Yeah.
the company is growing bigger. Every other company started small, but what is important is the vision that is there. And when
Yeah.
the vision opens up for responsibilities to be shared, for decisions to be shared, and for ideas to be, brought together for
Yeah.
the development of the company, then the vision is beautiful because it is shared.
Yeah.
There, people can work together. What is happening now is that, okay, sometimes they will say, well, I'm not getting the money, I'm not getting the money. What is important is that, do you work the money? It is good and obvious for you to see how the company develops. Most of people, in these small companies, unfortunately, a lot of small minds reside. First of all, most people don't believe. When I'm looking at the four who came in from Yaoundé,
Yeah.
one is a biochemist who is preparing for a doctorate degree. So she has a master's degree in biochemistry. The other is an HND in computer technology. The other one is an advanced level holder with 10 years experience in hairdressing. And the other one has a first degree in biology. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that these are learned people
Yeah.
who will equally develop that same knowledge in the running of the industry.
True.
And I am teaching them to teach hairdressers to work in a company, a corporate setting, with a corporate mind,
Yeah.
with a vision in career development,
Yeah.
with thinking that I can go on retirement working in a company. Because those type of workers can also bring company owners to change their mindset. Because sometimes you think that the bosses are not caring, they are not attentive, or they don't have a career plan. But you can initiate it by taking responsibilities, by making them see how they can grow.
Certains, ce sont
Because-
que les investisseurs. Hein, qui
Yes, most of them
qui
do
ont
not.
mis de leur argent.
Effectivement. Donc, il y a cette préoccupation et nous allons souvent demander, c'est une industrie très grande, quand on compte le nombre de salons, qui embauche des personnes mais qui ne développe pas.
Tout à fait.
Vous travaillez comme esthéticienne, vous faites manicure pédicure, pendant 10 ans vous faites manicure pédicure. Et
La
vous-
même
vous-
chose.
La même chose et vous ne développez même pas le secteur manicure pédicure avec l'onglerie, avec d'autres soins qui viennent dans la décoration et l'embellissement des mains et les ongles. Juste parce que les formations ne sont pas là et parce que la vision n'est pas là. Il n'y a personne qui réfléchit. Mais lorsque l'entreprise veut réfléchir en termes de développement, être pérennisé, créer un plan de carrière pour les staffs, ça grandit. Mais souvent cela est frustré par le fait que lorsqu'un employé a 5 000 francs de plus sur son salaire, il va aller dans l'autre camp. C'est-à-dire, il n'y a pas une vision. Something has to happen. Quelque chose doit se passer parce que la finalité, c'est des petits salons partout.
Yeah.
Et lorsqu'il y a le moindre crise et difficulté, tous ces salons se ferment rapidement. Les installations sont fragiles. Les locales ne sont pas assez stables, ne sont pas assez confortables. Et ça fragilise l'industrie. Et ça finit par propriété des salons, mais beaucoup de difficultés d'assumer les responsabilités qui viennent avec celui qu'on appelle chef d'entreprise ou quelqu'un qui peut inspirer d'autres.
Voilà.
Donc, voilà des réflexions.
Et cela nécessite que ces jeunes-là ces personnes-là soient formées.
Il y a la
véritablement,
formation,
voilà, des
mais
séminaires
pas
aussi.
seulement la formation dans les soins, mais la formation dans la carrière et la vision de l'entreprise. Qu'est-ce qui se passe dans d'autres pays? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Il y a aussi l'État dans créer des lois, des réglementations qui cadrent, qui ouvrent un salon de coiffure, qui doit ouvrir
Yeah.
un institut de beauté, qui doit ouvrir un spa. Si cette personne n'a pas de compétences requises, il est possible que beaucoup de personnes qui viennent avec une vision, avec des rêves, vont se sentir frustrés parce que ça finira par être un lieu commercial dans lequel il faut tout vendre dans toutes les conditions. Pourtant, c'est un métier qui est régi par des normes, par une déontologie professionnelle, par des faits et des non-faits très stricts qui sont liés à la santé physique, physiologique, mais surtout la santé mentale des clients et des professionnels.
Ah, ça, hein.
Voilà, donc cela peut devenir plus tard une sorte d'épidémie en termes de pollution de l'esprit des travailleurs, de rendre beaucoup de techniciens, de professionnels de la beauté aigris qui n'ont pas de rêve. Je vous dirais que quand vous allez rencontrer ces 4 jeunes, eux, ils ne sont pas juste en train de faire une formation, ils sont en train de rêver. Sur place, donc de Yaoundé à Douala, on se sent comme si on est dans un autre monde. Pourquoi? Parce qu'il y a une rêve. Leur patron les a vendu un rêve. Je peux vous rendre mieux. et vous allez faire des choses mieux que ce que j'ai déjà fait. Ça, c'est vraiment très stimulant. Et moi, je me disais que je devais polluer tout le monde entier, en commençant par mon pays, avec cette énergie que je ressens. Et je vous promets que ces 4 personnes seront vos invités l'un de ce jour, peut-être le mois prochain ou le mois après. Parce que c'est bon qu'on vive ce genre d'expérience. Je sais que ça se passe dans beaucoup d'autres secteurs. On voit des séminaires, des fois on déplace des gens au bord de la mer juste pour les inspirer, pour qu'ils rentrent et reprennent leur entreprise qui souffrait, ils font de ça quelque chose, d'un rêve que les autres aimeront.
Et c'est celui qui vient chercher les services là-bas qui en profite, également celui qui a investi son argent qui en profite en envoyant son personnel se former davantage, se recycler pour cet art.
Absolument. Et c'est finalement, c'est tout le monde. It becomes a healthy environment. You see, people now, their minds are not negative. They are not looking at the negative thoughts. They are looking at dreams and visions. They start having hopes. And of course, it is not what do I have in my pocket or what do I have in my refrigerator. It is what am I capable to produce. This is the abilities now that I have. Those things you can create them. You don't want somebody to give you. You see, what kills the industry and every industry and what kills man is looking forward to give. You know, there was one great prayer warrior, like they will call him. He said, you start your prayer by thanking. Because you already have. Because after all, the scripture says that if you ask as you already ask, as if you already have, because it is there. So if you start your prayers by thanking, no matter what the circumstances, it tells you that you belong to the winners, you know. So most of the time, we go looking for somebody to give. But okay, this is it. It's been given. Were you aware of it? I'm not sure if you are not in the spirit of celebrating. Those who are in the spirit of celebrating and saying thanking are receiving. Those who are complaining and saying I don't have, of course, they are going by it.
Right. Thank you so much, EMMANUEL CHIANGONG. Wise words there. Now, let's try to remind people how they can get to you in case, you know, they want to talk to you personally.
Yes, of
privately.
course. Facebook is an active point now because we are celebrating a lot of training programs. EMMANUEL CHIANGONG. If you go on YouTube, you also have a lot of these discussions that are coming to you. Some of these programs are on my YouTube page. So you can get back to them. You just go to Viva Coiffure, you'll get it. And of course, at Rio Benabe. Yes, of course, Christian, you're on YouTube with me, and of course, Manda. Yes. And it's so beautiful to see some of our old programs, you know?
Yeah,
it's
I know,
just so
right?
lovely, and you know, you impress me, and of course you, because, you know, I can look at years back, how we've just grown together in this family. It's lovely.
I have an interesting picture of Chris and myself that I'll share with you maybe after the show today.
Beautiful. So you go on YouTube, you check EMMANUEL CHIANGONG Viva Coiffure, and of course you can come to Rio Benabe, you know, where we will talk and chat with you and share. Carrefour Express in Cité des Palmiers. We are there to see you.
Okay.
Eneo building
in Bonamoussadi. Yes, that's your favorite salon.
Yeah.
Allez,
That's
merci
right.
beaucoup, Emmanuel. On le retrouvera jeudi prochain, après 8 heures, pour un autre espace où on pourra bénéficier de ces conseils et de ces très grands conseils. Alors, maintenant, on va recevoir John Paul Sama. Il m'a donné ceci de te remettre, Manda. Je sais pas ce que c'est.
Let's get the
Ça ressemble à une
jingle.
lettre.